So much green again. I mean, we called it yesterday. We were talking about these longs of these pullbacks yesterday. We called it the day before. We were talking about the longs of those supports now. And now we're in a position now. We're on our third day, potentially, where there might be some more trade entries and things for us. So yesterday we got Phantom, we got Sol, we got Sui, we got what else do we get? We got Link as well yesterday. Today those guys are absolutely ripping now for us. You can see on the screen we didn't get near, which is 21%, unfortunately. Injective won't stop, as you know, all-time highs. It's never ending. Is it going to 100? We're going to look at that again just now. Yeah, BTC, guys, what can we say? I mean, the bulls are out all day long on BTC. So let's get right into this and let's see if we can snag some entries, because I've got Rune breaking trend on the 1 hour. Is Rune maybe going to wake up for us? So let's find out. And please, guys, in the chats, I need to know who grabbed some of these longs yesterday. Remember, we get these pullbacks onto these fibs, onto these trend lines, onto these things where we need to be brave when we're feeling bearish, and we get these moves lower. I need to know who got some of these longs here. Okay, I see somebody did get Sol here. Phantom, Don got Phantom. Yeah, this Phantom is absolutely ripping here. So yeah, things are definitely looking good. So we're going to update all of those. What I have entered about 45 minutes ago, I took a long. We were live on Sniper Club. I took a long on Rune. And this is Rune now on the 1 hour, currently breaking trend. So there is something happening here for us. Rune has finally woken up. I'm going to just zoom out for you guys, just so you can get a picture as to what is going on here. So this is this Rune that we've been tracking since early December. It's been in a long downtrend. We've been waiting for this level, waiting. It's a major level for us. It's a 382. We've got horizontals as well. These are 12-hour candles, so we knew we were going to get a decent move or some kind of reaction on this area. So we've taken longs off this low down here, and this was just before this market started moving. But the first checkpoint has been reached now on Rune, so we have cracked through. On the 12-hour, we have cracked through our first horizontal resistance and the 50-day MA resistance. So for me, that is now a support area for me on Rune. So for anyone who wants to be long, your support that you want to watch now is 5.36. This is on the 12-hour candle. And on the DGen candle, well, here we are, DGens. We got a 1 hour trend break. You know what happens here. We look for that trend break. We look for that pullback and retest. And then we try and really climb into these things. So currently what I can give you for the 1 hour DGen traders here, a lot of the market had already moved off, but Rune was lagging slightly. So nice that we were able to catch this. And right now, I can give you Rune support for the 1 hour traders who have just broken trend here. Rune support 5.35. So if you want to be long, this is your support region. This is your potential exit area under the 50-day MA and the 382 region. And look, this candle is pumping now. So you kind of want to just see if you can snipe an entry slightly lower here, because your risk is currently 3%. And your target, let's look at a sniper target here. Let's take it from the high to the low, and the target for the short-term target is going to be the 618, but ultimately we want to target the high of this move. So that's 6.2 is what we're looking for on Rune. This is for the 1 hour scalpers, and if we zoom out, bigger picture, you can see I've got much bigger things in mind for Rune. So we're playing this game baby steps. If we take the 12-hour situation here on Rune, we are looking for much bigger things here. We are looking for 6.45, and then I'm looking for at least a 30% move to the 7.2 region. So that is my current play for Rune. And guys, we did talk about this one yesterday. This chart was in Sniper Club. I've been loading this Rune chart up in Sniper Club for a couple of days now. So if you are a part of Sniper Club, you would have seen this. If you're not, link in the description. Sniper Club, we're dropping these charts in there. You know, the whole sniper team's in there. We're dropping these setups, ideas, thoughts, all these things every single day in the Sniper Club. So jump in there if you want to take advantage of these type of charts. And also, people in the Sniper Club got this Rune trade an hour and a half ago in a private Sniper Club session. So that is the advantages of the Sniper Club, but it is a paid service, but you will see why once you are in there. Okay, let's get into the news, because we've got bulls all day. I mean, there's even pictures of bulls here. on this CoinDesk article, people talking about Bitcoin wants to reach 160K. You know, when they want to pump the price, they just drop articles like this. These guys are sneaky like that. So they just drop these articles, 160K, and people come and, you know, it gets quite exciting. You know, there's a lot of news happening here. Again, this ETF story. At some point, it just feels like it's going to be a mega sell the news event when it does happen. But you know what? Let's ride it into it. Let's ride this news. Let's get stuck into this thing, and let's long may this BTC move continue. So right now, my target for BTC is still this 48,000 level. So nothing has changed. We are now at the top of this potential bull flag that I was telling you guys about over the last couple of days. And maybe we are going to get this break. Maybe we're going to get this move up now finally. And we're going to get our 48K that we've been looking for. And again, downside supports, I would watch the 786 region. Now, this is the weekly candle. So I would watch 41, 200. And then again, anything from 38 to 37 is a nice settle down zone for the weekly traders. And then my 2 hour, this is my bread and butter here, this one, the 2 hour range play on BTC. I watch these all day for my altcoin trades, my areas, my support zones, all these things. And right now we have broken through a beautiful resistance area. Now this is what we were watching. So we are now looking at 43,500. If we do get some kind of pullback now, this is the new range we want to play in. So if we do get this pullback, I want to hang in this range. Maybe worst case, we dip into this 382 region at 43,300. Don't want to see much lower than that. But then I want to push this high for the year, and then I want to target this 48,000 level. I'm sure all of you guys also want to target that 48,000 level. I think that's going to be a lot of fun for us. And just a recap on next levels. If we do lose this 382, okay, big area this. So 43,300, big area for me. If we lose that, remember 618. Okay, BTC loves the 618, and we're going to look at 42,750. So that is our next region if we do get a mega pullback. Don't really want to see that though, because all this good work on these altcoins that we've been trading since yesterday and the day before are going to get sent. I see Raz is shouting bonk. Bonk has woken up, guys. Cass has woken up. There's so much going on here. So I'm just going to start flicking through these charts because I don't want you guys to miss too many opportunities. But I do want to show you one more thing. One more thing. These meme coins are fun, okay? But they're dangerous. Trader turns $450 into 2 million betting on Avalanche meme coin cock in you, which we were talking about yesterday. Okay, so now there's an article about it. And look how dangerous these meme coins are. Here it goes. It's coming down. Okay, so yesterday we were talking about it here. We got this long off this pullback here, off the 030 region. Got a nice little move, but what did they do? 31% move, double top, okay, sent it back down, double top, and here we go, coming back down. So these meme coins are absolutely dangerous, guys. So remember, all those meme coins I showed you about yesterday, play safely, small positions, big moves, and understand you can get wiped very quickly if you guys are not careful. Tyler says uncle killed it yesterday. We did kill it yesterday. I mean, this market behaved nicely, didn't it? Okay, cool. So let's look at even US oil is breaking trend. I mean, it's all going down here. Okay, so those of you who are long oil, well, we might be getting longer just now. So oil, guys, 73. This is US oil, WTI. Support right now. 73. That's what you're watching for support if you're an oil bull. And okay, Ethereum, again, nothing too exciting here. We did hold our level beautifully, 2130. That is still my support for ETH. And ETH bulls, when they do have their day, we're going to wait for this trend break, and we're going to wait for that move higher. So just be patient. Levels for ETH, 2130, 2062. Those are your ETH levels. That's all that matters right now. That's where you need to pay attention. Okay, let's go. Let's look at some of these tokens. Okay, so the SEI network, we spoke about this yesterday, you know, possible rotation onto SEI, and we've seen it in the results. We've seen it in the pumpage. And what we need to do now is see if we can consolidate here and get some killer entries that we can potentially hold for much longer. So I did manage to get a sneaky little SEI entry down here, and we want to start building positions now. See if we can build it up and accumulate something in this region. So what we're going to look for here, we want to look for some kind of consolidation into this 382. I see my pen has left me now on trading. Okay, let's see if I can get it back quickly. Okay, no, we're not. Let's go here. Okay, let's let me put up another chart. My pen deserted me. Okay. Coming. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we are. Okay, so we are looking for a 382 and horizontal support play here. That is what I'm targeting now. So if we do get a strong pullback, I'm expecting it to be bought up anywhere around 0.32. I think there's going to be a rotation here, and I think the guys are pushing. We've seen Phantom moving as well. Lots of energy back in these guys. So I'm really liking this call it 0.32. I think they're going to come back and buy it here, and it makes a lot of sense. You can see the horizontal, you can see the 382. So for me, if we get that opportunity, I'm calling it an opportunity here to jump in. So if you do get the move down, don't get too bearish on it. I think it's a great opportunity here. And then I do have a project in the SEI network, or a SEI project, and this is something that you might want to snipe an entry with as well. It's called SEILOR, a little bit of DeFi on this network, and we might be looking for an entry here, possible trend break that we can take advantage of. This is available on MEXC spot play. And right now, we're waiting patiently. We want to see if we get this move lower, we can look at this at 0.021. And if we do get this break, I think that's going to be an opportunity for us to dive in. This is for the spot stuff. I think this could be a big mover. If a lot of focus moves into this network, some of these tokens or projects on the network are going to start taking off. And you can see this could potentially start really flying for us. So that is something I have my eyes on at the moment for the SEI network. Let's look at SUI. I'm getting shouted at about NEAR. I was just complaining. NEAR, I never trade NEAR. I look at NEAR, but I never really trade it. And now it's absolutely ripping. And now I'm kicking myself for not trading it. But, that's the game. We watch so many tokens. So right now, this is SUI on the 8 hour. Now, yesterday, okay, who got this one? We spoke about this yesterday. We had the trend pullback, we had the 382 pullback, and this thing is absolutely ripped. And I told you guys, these things run together. We needed to see if they were going to get some momentum here, and we got a 20% move off the SEI yesterday on that little 382 and trend retest. So that was nice on the 8 hour. Now, what are we doing? We're looking for entries. We're trying to figure out how we can now grab our next entry on this guy, and it's already come back and given us a 382 pullback. So that is something we need to watch. Let's dial in a little bit more, see if we can pick up. There we go. Okay, so DGen traders. Okay, high risk stuff. DGen traders. DGen traders, you know who you are. You are the leverage guys out there. You can see what's going on here. We do have a little pop. Okay, might be a momentum play here for you. Let's look at this rising trend here. Let's see if we can build you guys a little something. Okay, so what I can give you right now is horizontal support here, 0.70. Okay, if this thing's going to rip, it's going to rip. If it's going to come back, we've got to watch this horizontal here. So I would watch this cluster now. DGens, okay, watch that. Okay, that area there, and let's go for some horizontals. If we lose this horizontal and close under that region, 0.684, I would say then we are going to start heading lower, and you can see it's going to tie in with losing this rising trend as well. So if we do drift lower and we start closing under here, then we know the party is over and that trend is now done. Okay, so 15-minute traders, that's the game plan for the DGens out there. Let me know again, let me know how many DGens are here in the chats. I need to understand my market here. Leroy says 25x. Is 25x DGen? Well, it's pretty DGen, guys. Especially, if you out the door at 25x, it's a little bit DGen. We know there's guys are trading 50x. There's guys trading 100x. Has our FTM trade hit 700%? We're going to have to check in on this one, because that was the 500% trade. We're going to keep going on that, guys. So there's no reason to close it. We were talking about it earlier. There is no reason to close that FTM long. If you've got a good entry under, say, 33, there's no real reason right now to walk away from it. This thing could continue longer. Okay, let's look at Injective, because it's Injective, and I was just talking about this one earlier. We saw Sol in 2021 just do things like this. I remember Sol at 80, and we were saying, nah, it's it's not going higher. It hit 90. We're saying it can't go higher. It hit 100. It hit 220. The market jumped in. People went full savage on Solana. And I got a feeling 𝗫𝗫𝗃 is going to end up doing the same thing. It's an absolute sentiment play right now. And people are just aping into this 𝗫𝗫𝗃 with FOMO. So what I can suggest, if you've got an early entry, guys, look, you are absolutely killing it. Maybe take something off the table. But I think this guy could surprise us. And what I've done here is I've pulled the 1.618, the 2.618, and the 3.618 fibs to try and get an understanding as to where this could potentially go to on a full ape market-driven move here. Right now, 63 is a potential target here, followed by 88. Okay, so these are some big numbers here for 𝗫𝗫𝗃 that we are looking at. And if you guys got your entries lower down, you could be absolutely cooking. So what I can suggest again for the DGen guys, we need to understand how we can snipe a little entry here on 𝗫𝗫𝗃 and see whereabouts we can try and jump in, provided this thing is going to continue moving. So let's see if we can grab a trend here for you. This is 15-minute stuff again, DGen guys. Okay, we're going to pull up our trend so you can see we have a confirmed uptrend here on 𝗫𝗫𝗃. Well, I don't think you really need to confirm it much. I think it's pretty obvious. The first area I'd say we need to watch is this current region right here. Okay, so this 40.2. You can see we have a major fib in this area. It's a fib pool. It's a weekly fib pool here, and this is our first region here. So 39.9 to 40.4 is a hot zone for me for a potential bounce for 𝗫𝗫𝗃. Then we're looking at some horizontals. We need to just make sure we get something tying in here. And we're going to tie in some fibs. And we want to see where these guys all talk to one another for our strongest region. So when we do get some kind of pullback, a lot of the time these pullbacks are going to be potentially bullish pullbacks, and we can take advantage of them provided it hits our good solid zones. Okay, so here we go. Here's a first region up here. Okay, so first area for me, anything from 40.5 down to 39.6. Okay, that's my first region there. And your next major area, beautiful horizontal here, and 618 and trend. Okay, so I'm loving this area here, 34.3. If we get that pullback, 34.3, and then not highest conviction. I don't have that much tie in here, but we do need to take note of this region, this 382. Okay, so 37.8 is the next one. Okay, so ideally we are looking for this market stays bullish. We're looking for this move right now. That is where we want to play. Second option, 382. Okay, worst case scenario, 618 down here at this 34 region. And then by then we're going to have a little downtrend in place. And then we can just play that trend game as well and climb that guy and climb that one higher. She says FTM is ready for a moonshot. Okay, we're going to pull it out shortly. We're going to pull it out. We're going to pull it out. We're going to pull it out. Okay, look at CAS, guys. This is also quite urgent. Okay, CAS is just rejected off trend. Okay, so this is perfect now. What we want to see, CAS is now blown through the 50-day MA and the horizontal. So what we want to do as traders now is confirm that this horizontal and 50-day MA is going to confirm for us as support. Then we potentially have our next move for CAS now. We want to look for this play to the range high. So we're looking for a 31% move for CAS. If we do get to these highs, remember this is all-time highs for CAS. If we start blowing through there, then again, the floodgates are going to open and CAS could be pushing to its next major area. Remember, we are in price discovery then for CAS. So right now, we've been waiting very patiently from the 4th of December. It's been in a downtrend. We've been sleeping on this thing, but now finally it's woken up. So support for me right now, 0.11235. That is your current support region you want to watch for CAS. Okay, and if you're looking for a trade, what you can do here is you can start building a position. Okay, now we've had our first rejection at trend, so what you can do is start building a little position. You can use this 50-day MA and your 382 as your potential exit zones, and you can nibble a little bit here. Let's let it then pop up, retest again, and then we can add to that position second time over here. So right now, if you want to start building a position, you need to look at about a 3.5% move down from here. That is your risk currently. So small position here that you can start building on, and ultimately you want CAS to hold this 382. You want it to hold the 50-day MA. So worst case, we want to see a little pullback onto the 382 and a bounce. Let me show you what that looks like. Something along these lines. Make sure that candle closes above the 382. Don't exit if it just dips below. Wait for the close below the 382 to exit. Then we're looking for that push up. Then we can add, and then we can really send this thing. So that is the plan for CAS. And then spot traders, if you are looking for deeper stops and you are comfortable with this trend play, you can bring your stop lower into the low from this morning. So that is the 2 a.m. low my side. So that is anything under the sniper zone. So if we lose that sniper zone, which is the little area under the 618, if we start losing the 0.103 level, then CAS is potentially looking a little bit sadder and could be coming lower. Let's see what else is here. 1 inch. Guys, we must look. I think I still have that 1 inch position on my 2-bit. Okay, so here's my 2-bit trades. So for those of you that were around yesterday, we were talking about these 2-bit positions. Yeah, so I've still got this 1 inch, I've still got 𝗬𝗃, and I've still got Solana. So guys, I've been trading on 2-bit. It plays a bit like 𝗦𝗵𝒽. It's KYC friendly. There's a limited offer available for you guys in the description now. They're giving a $35 sign-up bonus for a $100 deposit, but it's a limited offer only. So you need to get in there early and grab the link there. It is trading quite nicely. I've put the SOL trade that I gave you guys yesterday in an isolated position, and I have added a little bit to it. I want to build that SOL trade a little bit higher, so I'm going to take you guys through that now. And the 1 inch and 𝗬𝗃, they've been so boring and so quiet, I've just kind of left it for now. So we're going to see how that goes. When they do start taking off, I am going to add. So guys, check out 2-bit. The link is in the description there for you. Okay, let's go Solana. Okay, so here's Solana from yesterday. So yesterday we got our 382 pullback and beautiful move into this 382 trend retest, and it's absolutely taken off now, and it's now printed a new high. So it's just hit 80. I had Bruce ping me just now telling me this was a big area for him. Bruce, you know, Bruce loves his Solana. Okay, so here we are, 21% move. We are still on track for this 21% play here. Nothing to report yet. I want to see this high hold for us now as support. So we just want to consolidate a little bit of this area there, and then it should give us secondary entries. We should pick up some more entries now after that. Now remember, this will be our 3rd entry on SOL. So we got our first one 2 days ago, we got our second one yesterday, and if we can just confirm some kind of support anywhere in the 78 region, then we should get an opportunity one more time for another entry on SOL. For all the latecomers, the guys who didn't take the entry 2 days ago, the guys that didn't take it yesterday, okay, there might be one more coming here for SOL on some kind of pullback. So you just need to be a little bit patient here. Let's see if we can get some fibbage going. Okay, so we're moving our fibs to the new high. Okay, and we want to try and understand potential support areas for a pullback. So if we do get a deeper pullback, let's just highlight these areas for you. Okay, so first deeper pullback on SOL, 76. Okay, that would be a standard 382 pullback. Okay, right now we're looking for a little bit tighter on Solana. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we got our 236. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for the 236 pullback on SOL. That is at 78. Okay, next one is 76. Both of those are quite bullish pullback areas, and our target for SOL, 88. That's where we want to be. And if we zoom out, we can see there's much bigger picture ahead for SOL. So anyone with super low entries on SOL, there's no real reason to exit just yet. And you can see why. We do have targets up here, around about 130 to 140 that I have my eyes on. So we just need to start breaking through these areas. So the 618 currently, this weekly pull 618 at 88 is quite a big area for us. But once we crack that, I'm loving this 140 for SOL. So no reason to jump out on SOL just yet. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Okay, lots of requests for Phantom. Okay, let's update Phantom. Okay, let me know who is still sitting in Phantom from that entry we got. It was around 31. 32. Slow burner, but it's finally delivering for us. Let's see, I got the right chart here. Okay, here we go. So Phantom again, looking good today. We had a typical 382 and 618 pullback on Phantom yesterday. So after that BTC dump, we had these altcoins all looking the same, 382, 618 pullbacks, and now absolutely firing. So once again, your Phantom support, 0.394, that is still your main support region now. That is a solid 382 pullback area, so no reason to exit until we start even losing this 39. And I mean, even if we dip down to the 618 at 35, if you grabbed your entry anywhere down here at 31, 32, that sort of region, we should expect some kind of bounce on any pullbacks here, down to about 35 on Phantom. But right now, upside targets for me, I just want to take out this high from yesterday or 2 days ago. We want to take out that 0.457 region, and we want to break through the 618. So no reason to exit anything yet. My target after that is this 200-week moving average, and that is sitting at 0.514. So that is my next target once we blow through the 618. So we really, I've lost my pen again. Okay, so anyway, we want to break through the high. 0.464 is the high. We want to crack that guy, and then we're targeting that 200-week MA. So no rush to exit Phantom just yet. Okay, let's see. Super, lots of requests for Super. Let's see, 𝗖𝗍𝗃, Theta. Okay, let's see what else I got for you. I got VeChain. This was brought up today by Chris, one of our mods in the Sniper Club, and he's been watching VeChain, and quite interesting here, VET. Okay, remember Sheldon and I have been talking about these altcoins. Okay, look at these moves we're getting out of these altcoins. This is VET. This is a Dino coin basically. We've blown through this weekly area now, 0.033. For me, VET is support down to 0.032. This is major weekly support for us. For VET now, we have really crossed over to a new area, and look at our target for VET. 200-week MA and major weekly horizontals here. 0.044 is an expected target for VET before we really get a fight from it. So another 20% move here until VET really starts struggling. So what I would do for the VeChain fanatics out there, your support, your weekly support, 0.032. And nothing stopping you right now. What you can do is dial in and try and find some sniper entries here. Let's clean this chart for you. Okay, remember, if you're jumping in after the pump, the game is slightly different. You need to dial in. You need 15-minute candles. You need 1-hour candles. You need those type of things to try and get accurate entries, especially for the leverage traders. If you're a spot trader, it doesn't really matter that much. It matters less, put it that way. But the leverage traders, if you're using 5x, 10x, 15x, remember, your risk is multiplied by your leverage that you're using. So if you're on 10x and you have a 3% stop loss, you can take a 30% hit there. So that is why we spend so much time trying to get solid entry zones. Now, we don't have much tie-in right now with my Fibonacci, so that's a little bit of a struggle. So what I like to see is horizontals tying in with these fibs. They give us solid areas and stronger zones that we can tee off from. What I can give you now, though, for VET, if we do get these pullbacks, we are looking for 0.034 potential entry zone there. 0.033 is your next potential entry zone. So by the time we start dipping down there, we're looking at a situation like this. Okay, you can build your entries. If we do get lower, you can add your entries there, and then the assumption is we're going to get a break and a push. Okay, so then we're going to be looking for that type of move. So what you can do, again, you can create these levels, look at these areas, start building your positions as it dumps lower. Eventually, we're going to break that trend and push higher. Well, that is the intention. If the market stays bullish, we break that trend and we start pushing on, and that's where you can start adding to your position. So solid areas to start building position on VET, if it's something you're interested in. 34, 32, and I'd say a wick down to just under this 32. So 0.318. This little region over here. So, and you've seen that now on the weekly picture. That would be your base of your weekly support. So we know this is major weekly support down here for VET. So if the market's going to stay bullish, VET is going to take off from there. 𝗬𝗵𝗱𝗡 says, here's an update for FDM. Sit on your hands. Look, sometimes, you know, when we're in a trade that's cooking like that, you start fiddling, you're fiddling. Sometimes you must just lock it in an exchange that you're not watching and put it away. Come back in a few months and see what happens. I mean, we've all had those situations where we've opened trades, we've forgotten about them. You come back 3-4 months later and suddenly these things have ballooned and didn't cause you an ounce of stress or worry. It just you just forget about it. If you got a good entry, you could have a situation where your entry is that good that it's not coming back for quite some time. PJ Fox says, hey, got a call from Ron. He asked how wife is doing. Guys, some of these meme coins actually moved yesterday. This wife one's still looking okay. I think it's a $1 million market cap. Maybe we're going to get 10. Could be a nice little play there. So yeah, I've still got some of this wife. Could be a mover. Okay, we've got comments about BONK, and I've been watching BONK for you guys, obviously. And here we are, BONK. So just one more reminder on BONK, the best level for me, multiple zeros, 1.5. That's really where I wanted to see BONK, but you can see they have tried to reverse it early on the 618, so not the end of the world for us. Let's see if we can get some kind of trend break confirmation here. Okay, so we've got a nice little trend break. So this is exactly what I say, guys. And I use that example on VET. You can nibble at these entries on these nice horizontal areas. And then once we break trend and starts running away, you can always add to those positions. So sometimes you just need to be a little bit patient. If there is a downtrend, you can start adding and building a nice size. And when it does eventually kick off, then you are already locked in. And then you can always add once it starts going. So BONK traders, you are now looking at support. It's got to be yesterday's low. So that's this has got to be your base. Okay, so if you are scalping and you don't want too much downside on BONK, what I suggest is if it closes under 0.017.3, okay, if it's closing under that, then I would expect BONK to come to 0.0015. Okay, so that's your next area. So if you are a spot trader, it doesn't really matter, you can add at the 0.15 level. If you are on a high leverage trader, you probably want to exit under that yellow line here that you can see, close under there, and then you're going to look for more buys for BONK at the 786 region, and that is that 0.015 area. Now remember, BONK is one of these meme coins that's super volatile, so we're talking small positions, big moves. Remember, this thing can move very quickly both ways. If you're using high leverage, you can get absolutely rinsed on this thing. So if you are building leverage positions, make sure it's low leverage stuff, and just slowly build these positions, because once it starts firing, you don't want to be on the wrong side of that one. So just play it safe there with the leverage, guys. Vanessa's asking for Rune. Vanessa, we opened up the batting with a Rune trend break there. So Rune is looking okay for us. Just go back to the start of the video. You should find it there. John Play is asking about DYDX. Guys, I'm still sitting in this DYDX. I'm still in DYDX. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, let's see where we are. And I'm going to show you why I don't intend exiting yet. Okay, it is sitting on a major 618 pool. Got some internet lag here. Just lost my screen, you know. There it goes. Let's see what happens here. Okay, there it is. Okay, so it's sitting on a major 618 pool for me. So again, I don't want to exit DYDX. I have been long DYDX for ages. We got a 20% pump on the weekend. I thought I was very smart, and I thought this thing was just going to carry on ripping, and they round tripped us, sent us all the way back. They said thanks very much, and here we are. So DYDX is still sitting on major support for me, and I can't give a reason other than time to exit this position right now. So I'm just biding my time. I'm sitting on DYDX. I'm watching the support, and right now it's 2.76 is support I'm watching. And then my next area, if we close below 2.56, then for me it's an exit for DYDX. But right now, no reason to be in it, no reason to not be in it. So I've been in it for so long, I'm just going to stay in DYDX. Once it does get some momentum, I do believe it's going to go, but it's been so quiet at the moment. And yeah, I mean, if you want to be long DYDX, this is your risk. Okay, 6% from where it is right now. and even lower if you're a spot trader, your risk is about 13%. So if you want to be long right now, it's about 6%. Yeah, I'm just parking in DYDX. At some point, it's going to give us what we want, or like I said before, they're going to carry me out on a stretcher if they want to do that. So we're just gonna chill in that thing. Okay, NB is shouting at me about Super. Let's look at Super for you guys. And have we covered Link? Bruce, did we cover Link? Give me a thumbs up. I don't think we did. Okay, guys, this is our Link trade from yesterday. So let me know in the chats, did anyone take the Link trade that I gave you guys yesterday? We were looking for these entries, anything down to the 618, and we got it. Look what I mean, classic move here. They dip under that 618. And Bruce, give me a thumbs up. Did we cover Link, or did I cover it for the Sniper Club? No. Okay. We had a private Sniper Club session, and I spoke through Link at length, but I don't know if I've spoken to you guys about it. Okay, so this is what they've done here. They've pushed us back up into the 618. So the sniper zone is what we call this little area under the 618. For those of you that don't know, it's a little area that we like over there, and sometimes they wick you in it. And now they pushed us back up perfectly, so that's why we call it the sniper zone. You need to be brave though when they start wicking you down into these 618s. You need to understand that the intention is just to flush out a couple of stops there and then take you higher. So that is how we played that. So nice little move there for Link. Right now it is at resistance. Okay, so let's just understand now. If you want to be long, you are long into resistance right now. Okay, so that is 14.7 is your resistance band. So just play it safe here for now. But our first target is 15.8. So if we do start cracking on there, we're looking for 15.8. So if you did get your entry yesterday, just like that comment earlier in the chat, just sit on your hands. If you want, play with your stop, maybe bring your stop up a little bit higher. Ultimately just sit on your hands, let it play out a little bit. Let's see how we go. Okay, so SV Trader got Link. Bodacia is leveraging Link. Irene got Link. Okay, that's good news. DIMO. Can somebody tell me what DIMO is? Why are multiple people asking me for DIMO? Let's go DIMO. What is this? Microcap. Tiny thing. Okay, so this looks like a newly launched newly launched something. This is CoinX. I don't even know what CoinX is. DIMO 618. You got to love it that even these little unknown coins and things like that, they just love these fibs. Look at that little 618 there. So your support for DIMO 0.498. That's where you are. Obviously some selling. You can see what's going on here when there's big sellers here. Okay, so remember these new coins. I don't know the nature of this token, but you can see here they're selling whenever it pushes up. If I were you, I'd just watch the support. Anything around 0.5, 0.498, that sort of region, that is your support region to watch. Deepen, I don't know what Deepen is. Okay, ICP and Zill. Anthony, why are you shouting at me, bro? Huh? How's this guy? Okay, let's get some ICP out for you. Okay, it's actually flagging quite nicely. This is cool. Okay, so let's just dial out here. Let's just look at the big picture. Okay, big picture ICP. Okay, 12 is our major target. We want to reclaim this weekly band at 9.6. Okay, so let's dial in now. I quite like the look of that flag, so maybe we can get something here. Remember, a lot of these moves are sentiment based or news based, and if the news starts fading, they sometimes start climbing out of these projects. So just understand, what drove this price. I don't know what drove this price, other than it pumped the shit out of things. So you want to just make sure that momentum is still there. Okay, let's look at some Fibonacci here. I'm looking for fibs that tie in with horizontals. So that's always the first thing I'm looking for. You want to find solid areas where moves potentially started. Quite a tricky one. This is almost like a parabola, this thing. Okay. I don't have great tie in here. Okay, but what I would suggest here, this is, let's go 1 hour. Okay, you can see they are trying to build a base right now. Okay, they are forming a support base for you. So what they generally tend to do, might form a base here, have one little flush underneath, grab some stops, and then potentially send it. So I would say use this as your support guide. Okay, if the candle closes under this 9.1 level, okay, so if they come here, maybe they're going to just try and flush out some stops in that area. Okay, so look out for that. If the candle closes under this area, okay, then I'd say you want to bail. Your next reaction area then is 8.5. Okay, so right now 9.1 and 8.5, those are your two areas, and you're going to play that trend. So you can nibble on a little position here, see what happens at this trend, and then you can always add. You can see this horizontal here, so you want to break through the horizontal, you want to retest that horizontal, and then you can add to that position and potentially move higher. Okay, lots of questions here for 𝗘 and Atom. Who's trading meme coins here? Drop it in the chats. What are you guys trading? I mean, there was something today called potato. Okay, I was told earlier today to buy something called potato. It pumped like a gazillion%, so don't buy it now. But these guys are mad. They're jumping from the strangest name tokens all over the place. They're using their Solana on Bird Eye, like I showed you guys yesterday. But I don't know how these guys know where to go and what to jump on. So let me know what you guys are trading here in the chats. Let's see what you guys have got here. What is Samo? There's a couple of wife traders here. Froggy, Kiki, Bonk. Bongi is trading Jesus. 𝗕𝗏𝗃 still. Okay, is 𝗕𝗏𝗃 still a thing? I know it was yesterday's flavor. They're coming on to 𝗕𝗵𝒐𝗄. I wonder if that thing is going to be a mover. Okay, 𝗘𝗏 daily. Wow. Okay, I like this actually. I like this. Okay, let's look here. 4 hour. Okay, so this is what I think looks really cool about 𝗘𝗏. Geez, Bruce, we were looking at a chart like this earlier. Was it the same one? 50-day MA. Okay. Oh, they've taken my pen away from me again on trading. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go 4 hour. TradingView keeps taking my pen away. Okay. Okay, so 𝗘𝗏's looking good. What I like about it, this 50-day MA has been respected really nicely here. A little bit of a double bottom type play here. I just like the look of this. It just looks decent. Okay, but to be safe, what we want to see is we want to see this this trend get blown through. You can see we've got tight horizontal here. Okay, so we don't really want to dip below this horizontal. So this horizontal right now, 0.023, don't really want to dip below that. Okay, we want that to actually form our current support base, but we do want to see it pop. We want to reject maybe at this horizontal there, reject, and then send higher. Okay, so for me, for traders looking for scalp longs and things like that here, support markers for you, 0.022, okay, and loss of the 50-day MA. So loss of the 50-day MA is loss of 0.022. So if we lose that area, I would say then 𝗘𝗏 is potentially turning a little bit bearish. But right now you can see a lot of these altcoins, they've pushed into potential resistance zones. Now we're waiting for that dominance to either start dropping or BTC to start pushing a little bit higher so we can drive these alts through. So right now we just want to identify support regions where we can bail in case the market reverses on us, and understand that, you know, the best moves were 2 days ago. The second best move was yesterday on the pullback. Now today we're looking for our third potential move, which is now potentially altcoins sitting at resistance zones that we now need to pop through. Once we do pop through, different ball game though. It gets a lot more exciting again. But these ones are often your riskiest moments here. Once we get into a trade that's already been moving for 2 days. Okay, so just understand your risks here, especially with these trend breaks. Okay, so this is the 4 hour we're watching. Support levels, loss of 0.2227, loss of 0.229. Okay, there's another support area there for you. 229, 227. Those are areas to watch for potential bailing if these longs start reversing on you. Marcus says FTM is about to explode. You guys are getting me excited. FA says, what about FTM? We did look at FTM. Okay, you guys are coming in late. Okay, let's go. Let's look at Super. Ooh, this looks interesting. Just want to pull up the correct chart here. I've got one of these charts I've worked on for you guys. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, I actually like this. Okay. So this is looking inverse head and shoulder read to me. Okay, which is generally quite a bullish type pattern. Okay, so we've got the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. You can see it's pushing into a resistance band. Okay, so you can see we've got a nice tight range here. Okay, let's clean this up. Okay, so you can see what the play is. We are pushing into resistance. Okay, so if you are looking for longs on Super right now, you are pushing into a resistance area. Okay, so it's a high risk play. What you want to see is Super pop through this area. Okay, you can see this is quite a big zone where they've been selling. Okay, you want to see it break through because we know we've got stops up here. Anyone that was short, they've got stop losses and things like that there. And we're going to get some type of pop. Then we want to watch this pullback. We want to make sure the buyers are going to step in on a pullback. I would say look for 0.635. If we have support, 0.635. So let it pop first. Then we're going to look for this pullback. We want the buyers to step in. 0.635, that sort of region. If we get some type of support there, then Super is going to be cooking. So Super upside, at least to the high. Okay, so that's target is 7,350. And then after that, well, you know, once we break the highs, it's normally an easy game. You're looking at 0.9. So there are some big targets ahead. Okay, it could be a potentially 40% move, but right now Super is at resistance. Okay, so you need to just be patient. You need to wait. You want to push it higher, then you want to form some support, or you want to look at pullback zones. Okay, let's see if we can get some type of scalper zone here for you, the DJs here. Okay, so we're going to dial in. We're going to look at 1 hour and we're going to look at 15 minutes and see what type of picture they're giving us. Okay, so you want to track your trend up. And you can see right now what's happening. It is pushing into a high. So it's pushing into a resistance band. So you just need to be a little bit careful here. You want to see it forming this nice little flag. Let's see what fibs we got. Okay, so the ultra bullish fib, the one we pull out for emergencies, is this 236. Okay, 236 fib. That is a region here, 0.6089. And then you've got your backup region, your 382, which is the main bullish fib for me, 0.59. Okay, so your areas, 0.609, 0.59. Those are your two potential bounce zones for Super here. So for a little pullback that you can maybe climb into and remain bullish. Those are two areas that I would be interested in. But then ultimately we need to break that high, that 64 level. We need to crack that, and we want to then get that support in that area. And then it's a free ride. Then it's an easy move, I would say. Sure, I've got some massive lag here today on this trading view. Okay, cool. Let's see the next one. The next one is Matic. Rune is popping. Well, that's cute. Okay, let's go Matic. Okay, so this was our game plan for 𝗦𝗡. We looked at this one yesterday. Again, same. I demonstrated this one on a couple of tokens earlier, but we're looking for buys on solid areas for 𝗦𝗡 if you want to build a position with the assumption that things are going to turn bullish. So what we're looking at here is 𝗦𝗡 support buys. 0.779 was my area, our support region. And if we do dip lower, your next area, 0.72, 0.73, that sort of region, and you basically just want to accumulate something there, and once we break trend, then we can always add to that position if 𝗦𝗡 is going to turn bullish. So right now the play is, yesterday we did give these areas here, this little cluster was a potential buy zone. Now we wait and see what happens here. We want to blow this 50-day MA, we want to find support on the 50-day MA after that, and then we can really push and send 𝗦𝗡 a little bit higher. Okay, Sean's asking about GRT. Okay, Eddie's also asking about GRT. Janelle's asking about GRT. Guys. Okay. And Wilfredo's asking for GRP. I don't know what GRP is. Was there news on XRP? Was there something coming out on XRP, guys? Did I hear that right? Bruce, did something happen on XRP there? I saw something. I heard the XRP chart had a little pump. Okay, let's see. Okay, lovely. Look at GRT. Okay, so bears just got absolutely rinsed here. So anyone who was shorting this loss of trend now, getting absolutely rinsed here. Okay, so we want to see support now for GRT. 0.164. So we've blown through the 618. Okay, this is our horizontal. So this is a key area now for us. We want to blow through this, which we've done now successfully. We want to see any pullbacks now hold for GRT round about the 0.164 area. And then we could be looking for a lot bigger things on GRT. Let's just dial out. Okay, so yeah, we've highlighted this guy before. GRT, we're looking at 0.23. That is our next area, 0.23 on GRT. But first things first, we just want to get that support at that 0.164 region, anywhere in that area. If we start holding that, I'd say anything above 0.16, even if they want to come with a sneaky little pullback there, we want to see this area hold. And yeah, then we could have good things for GRT. Remember, we've tried this twice. We tried it here. We thought we were on our way. We tried it again the second time. They canceled us both times. Okay. But is this time different? Maybe, guys. Maybe this time is different. You know, a bit of a December flair. We're gonna see how we go. So yeah, guys, there we go. So you've got your setups. You know what we're playing with. Potentially let it breathe a little bit. Let's look for those pullbacks onto these support areas, and then it will be our third trade in a row. So remember, the best trades are always the bearish trades, when you don't want to be here. You don't want to be watching trading shows when you feel like that. Those are the best trade days, not the ones where it's green already and you open up your watch list and we got 15% moves everywhere. The work is done when you're feeling bearish. Those are 2 days ago. The next one was on the pullbacks yesterday, and now today we are now looking for our third trade. So things are a little bit trickier now, and we need to play very safely. So guys, Sniper Club guys, will obviously update in the Sniper Club with what's happening there. Otherwise, we'll see you guys all tomorrow. You can also follow me on Twitter at the Lord of Entry. I will be dropping some updates on Twitter quite regularly lately. We are upping up my Twitter game. It's been very slow. So follow me at the Lord of Entry on Twitter. We'll catch you there, and I'm back tomorrow again. And yeah, guys, catch you later.